second and third grade leaders. This is Mandy, and we're going to talk a little bit about our lesson for this week. This is the third week, and it's January 20th and 21st. So we're still in the month of January with the virtue of knowledge, and we're going to talk this week about Jesus being in the wilderness and how Satan tempted him in the wilderness and temptations, and how we can use knowledge to overcome Satan's temptations. So after garage time, you're going to play a game of deal or no deal with the kids. And they're going to have an activity page. You're going to be able to have them write at the top if it's a section of the section where Satan tempted Jesus. And then they're going to write no deal. So they're going to avoid the temptation by playing no deal. Then they're going to use their Bible to look up the passage and find the scripture where Jesus resisted Satan for each temptation. So you'll follow along on the activity page there and be able to talk to them about that and how Jesus fought the temptations by using what he knew about God. You can have some really good conversation with them there about ways that they're tempted at school in their age groups, or at home, or playing with friends, things like that. For the memory verse, they're going to play a crack the code, so they'll have another activity page, and they're going to help fill that in, and once everyone's done, go over it with them, help kids along if they're getting stuck, and then say it all together so that you can practice again, see if any kids know the verse, obviously, when they first come in, so they can raise their hand in garage time, and then this will be another place where they can really work on that memory verse. And talking about that, the Bible is not just a bunch of rules, it's a way that God helps us make good choices. And for prayer and wrap up, you're going to play a game of telephone, so that should be fun. You're going to start with fight temptation with knowledge, whisper it in the first kid's ear, and then see where you get at the end. And then you can do it again if you have time with discover what God says. Or you should probably do both and discover what God says. And then the key point that you're making here is that we can fight temptation with the knowledge we know about God. So the more we learn about God, the more we can fight those temptations with what he says in the Bible. I know I've heard from some of you that sometimes the sermon goes long and you run out of activities. You can always redo some of the things they enjoyed. There's also a laminated sheet in the cabinet with other ideas to help you extend your time. So thank you so much for serving, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend.